Alright, so latest project outside of the R2 and the uh, RepRap that I've got going there. Picked up a Raspberry Pi. This is a single board computer. Runs at 700 megahertz, has 512 megs of RAM, has built-in HDMI, composite audio out, two USB connectors, and an Ethernet port. It also has some general purpose I/O pins here that'll allow you to connect some things later on and do some experimenting. I have a Wi-Fi adapter and a wireless adapter for my keyboard plugged into the USB ports. The operating system is on this little compact flash card that's installed there. It is a 5-volt power supply. It's fed via mini or micro USB, and for purposes of my work, because I intend to have this mounted to a gauntlet that I can attach to my arm that I'm working on designing, drafting the rest of the components for currently. But we've got a 4.3-inch display LCD. Of course, the keyboard with trackpad capabilities, very small, like the size of a candy bar. Full keyboard there and all of that. This is all fed via a 12 volt, 12 and 5 volt, 4800 milliamp hour lithium ion battery. This is going to a little distribution board that I built up and I stole from a car adapter, this little drop down voltage converter that takes it from 12 volts to 5 volts, and hopefully I'll still have enough power left over I can take advantage of the other USB port for other purposes once I get it on my wrist. So the display runs on 12 volts. It's fed through this distribution board. The Raspberry Pi is fed through the USB cable, and I've got power coming in. So when we flip the switch, we get power to the display, power to the main board. It's booting up. While that happens, I'm going to turn on the keyboard. Okay. So, by the time everything's said and done, I'm going to have designed an assembly that will mount it to my arm, and completely wireless or optionally wired Ethernet connection, but a computer that is all mini, or as small as I can get it this time. Alright, so the desktop's up. I can go to the browser, try to launch that, and looks like I've got a connection issue here. Just one moment. Let's go into the wireless configuration tool, and yes, we are on the wrong network, so we attach to my network. Let's save that configuration. Okay, that's scanning. Looks like it's connected. Yes, okay, so configured the wireless connection back into my network, and let's F5, refresh, and here we go. We have a Google desktop. Well, Google browser at least. And we can scroll down. Alright, sorry, I was apparently looking at the wrong thing, so we'll enter in some search criteria here. Alright, do a search. So there is our wireless internet connection back on my network on my little Raspberry Pi single board computer. Entirely self-contained at this point, all battery operated.